The 80s Rewind Show podcast, where the past meets the present.
Hello, it's the 80s Rewind Show podcast with me, Rob the Face Radio Burgess. How are you? I hope you're well. So thank you to everybody that watched my first reaction video and left comments and liked it and stuff like that. I really appreciate it because it's my first one. Didn't know what I was doing. Still don't know what I'm doing really, but I'm enjoying myself and that is the main thing. So Dave got in touch and Dave said, have you seen Wang Chung doing Dancehall Days with the Prague Philharmonic Orchestra? And I said, no, I haven't. So Dave sent me the video over. So we're going to do a reaction to this one today. So thank you for that, Dave. And yeah, let's get into it. Right. I like that already because they're actually setting up the tune before they start. That's really good. I love it when they do that. There's a few of those sort of orchestra CDs around, which I've heard already. So there's a Roy Orbison one. The Beach Boys one is very good. And there's a Bob Marley one. And sometimes on some of them, they don't actually do anything. They just let the song play. And then every now and again, they're sort of going, boom, doing these little hits. But they're actually setting up the track before they start. I like that. There's Jack Hues and Bill. I forgot to mention, I actually interviewed Jack Hues last year. He was one of the first interviews I did when I started the podcast. So I'll put a link to that in the description below in that video at the end. So you can click on that and have a listen to it. He's a lovely guy. I went around his house and we had tea and we talked about the Beatles. As well as Wang Chung, obviously. That looks like it hurts.
Take your baby by the hand. Make her do a handstand.
He's still got that voice. He's still got that iconic voice, isn't he? It sounds just like the original. That's amazing.
Take your baby by the heel. Do the next thing that you feel. We was up in phase.
I love that turnaround. We was up in phase. I love that sort of stuff. It's a bit like in Shattered Dreams by Johnny H. Jazz, where he goes, I thought it was you, it would be by my side. The way it just turns really quickly like that. Like you've got this really sort of like bouncing along rhythm and then it just turns really quickly. I love that.
In a dance, all days, we will go on grace.
And then it turns again now.
When you, and everyone we knew,
I love that. I love that a lot. I like the way the orchestra's coming in. They're just like emphasizing the rhythm of the track, but they're not actually sort of overpowering it. They're not underplaying it. They're just there supporting it. It's fantastic.
Sharing what was true, I said. That's all days long. Take your baby by the hand.
My word.
Pull her close and there. Take your baby by the ears and play upon her darkest fears.
I like it. What I like about it is it's sort of a live gig. It's sort of a music video. It's sort of an orchestral video. And it's sort of a dance performance all wrapped into one. It's really interesting.
We were so in phase. In a dance all days. We were good.
I was wondering if they were going to do the trumpet part there, if they were going to do that with violins or something, or cellos, just to really sort of boost the background there. I wonder if they was going to push that a little bit. But they didn't, and it doesn't matter. It still works.
That's all days. That's all days long. Take your baby by the wrist.
This is nice. Classical breakdown here. This is nice.
And in her mouth an amethyst. And in her eyes just sapphire's blue.
That's kind of cool, kind of ambient, kind of dance at the same time with the classical stuff. That's really good.
Do you need her and she needs you? 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 Do you need her? She needs you. We was up in phase in a dance.
I love Jack and Bill. They look like they could be so much fun, don't they?
Days we were good on grace. When I, you, and everyone we knew would believe, do, share what was true. I said, that's all days love.
I like they keep swapping basses from the electric to the stand-up. I think that's great. It's a bit like they must have filmed it on separate days. That's a great bass, right?
That's all days love. That's all days. That's all days love. Wow. That's all days.
That's it. Just subtly filling out the band. I like that with the orchestra. Dave, thanks for sending me that. That's really interesting. I love that version of the song. I think it's really, really great. I think it shows as well the power of songwriting. If a song's really good, a song's really good. And you can take something like Dance All Days like that and then literally put that orchestra on top. And it doesn't change it in a way. It doesn't improve it. It just really just balances it out a little bit and gives it a bit of bump in the bottom end. So if you took the orchestra out, the song's still fantastic. But if you put the orchestra on, it's a bit like sprinkles on a cake. It just adds that little sheen to it, which wasn't there before. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Thanks for sending me that, Dave. That's a really, really good track. Yeah, I'm going to put the interview to Jack in the description so you can check that out. He was a really lovely guy. We had a great chat and we talked about songwriting as well. And he's a really, really lovely fellow. Wang Chung are one of those bands that they got some really good hits. And then me personally, I forgot all about them for a little while. And then I sort of had the Spotify on shuffle. And then Dance All Days came on. I was like, oh, I forgot about Wang Chung. They're fantastic. And they're one of them bands. And then I've started to listen to a lot of their music. And then you forget they're just a fantastic band. They're really, really good. So if you can, get yourself on Spotify, YouTube, wherever, dig out their material, check him out. They're fantastic. And check out the interview that I did with him because it was absolutely great. And he's a lovely guy. Please like and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed this. And I shall see you on the next one. I shall catch you very soon. Ta-da.